Hey guys, I thought I would film Riley's 9-month update. She is 9 months today. We're in a bit of a weird placement, but that is because Riley is playing here and she's in a good mood, so I'm going with it. I was like, let me just grab my camera and turn this on because I tried to film it downstairs earlier today before her nap, and that was not so successful. I might throw some bloopers in at the end because it was that crazy. So this month, Riley weighs in at somewhere between 16 and 16 and a half pounds. I weighed her yesterday and I weighed her kind of a couple times to get an idea, because when you're weighing your baby on normal scales, like the kind you would use at home, I don't know, I feel like every time you weigh yourself it's like a little bit different. So she's somewhere between 16 and 16 and a half pounds. She has been up to 17 to 17 and a half pounds, so she's like a pound lower. And that was earlier in the month. So I'm pretty sure the reason why she has lost so much weight is, hi baby, because she is really in motion this month, like crazy. She does not stop moving. This month she is crawling everywhere. Last month I had said she wasn't crawling yet, and basically just like a day or two later she started crawling. In the beginning when she started crawling, she took it really slow. Like the whole first week and a half after she crawled for the first time, she barely crawled. She likes to be the star of the show. And then once she figured out, that crawling could make her get things that I wasn't going to necessarily get for her, she started crawling everywhere, all the time, nonstop. I'm constantly taking things from her now because I'm like, oh, nope, you're not supposed to have that. We've definitely done a lot more childproofing around the house. We are not completely childproof yet. We still are working on that. It is a work in progress because it has included like moving furniture, getting rid of furniture. It's been like a whole house change. Mattresses on the floor, that is new this month. I'm pretty sure that was this month. I'm pretty sure we just did that maybe like 3 weeks ago or so. I don't remember exactly, but we basically took our bed, put it in the other room, and threw the mattress on the floor. And we are eventually going to look into getting a bigger mattress. I'm just not sure what kind of mattress to get, because in the world of mattresses, the organic mattress world tends to be made with animal products. So you've got like wool filling, silk filling, horsehair filling, just lots of animal products in organic beds. And then non-organic beds, mattresses, have a lot of VOCs. And I'm not very fond of the idea of having a brand new mattress full of VOCs for my baby to sleep on. So I'm still trying to figure that out and what I'm going to do. I don't really want to compromise as far as just getting an animal hair filled bed to stay away from the VOCs, but I've yet to find another option. So we've just been on that bed for a few weeks, which is fine. It's getting small though. Basically, Riley takes up half the bed, and me and my husband are just like really squished amongst the other half of the bed. So we each get about a quarter, except it doesn't even work out that way, because depending on where she's sleeping on the bed and how she's taking up half of the bed, one of us might get like an eighth of the bed and the other one gets a little bit more space. So that's been sleeping life with a 9-month-old if you are co-sleeping. I wasn't actually planning on talking about that. That just kind of worked into the conversation. What else? Riley is, she's not walking yet, but she can cruise. So basically she pulls herself up onto everything at this point and she will walk along it. And actually just last night, so you did this just for your 9-month update, she started, basically she'll pull herself up onto something, she'll walk along it, and then she kind of like looks around and tries to find something else that she can grab onto so she can continue walking. So what I had did last night, because she had pulled herself up onto the couch and she was looking at the laundry error, the thing that like you hang your laundry on. She was looking at the laundry error and she wasn't willing to take the steps to get there because she's not there yet. But she was looking at it like, I want to get to you, but I don't want to sit down and crawl. So I just kind of put my hand out in the middle of the two, and lo and behold, she grabbed my hand, took a couple steps to the error, and then she pulled herself and kind of like walked along the length of the error, which is really short. But that was really cool because that was the first time she did that. So then she did that a few more times. Basically, she just kept walking from the error, took my hand, back to the couch, walked along the couch, walked along the couch, took my hand, walked back to the error. And that was the first time she did anything like that. Before that, she would just kind of like walk along whatever she grabbed onto, and she was happy enough with that. So she's kind of realizing now that walking can make her get to places in the same way that crawling can. Or maybe she realized that before, but she wasn't at that stage of at least trying to extend the walking. I don't know. But she is moving fast. She's moving fast and she's moving constantly. She is a very quick crawler. She does not take her time. Hi, baby. She does not take her time at all. She can move like clear across the room in a matter of seconds. So I do have to keep an eye on her at all times. Can't turn my back on her for 2 seconds. I learned that very quickly early on. Because when I turn my back on her, she is gone. So there's that. It's been a very, it's been a fun month because she's so much more fun to play with. She engages so much more. She does so much more. Like earlier, I was putting these on my face. Does mommy look funny? Does mommy look funny? Are you gonna take them off? Oh yeah. And she's pulling my glasses off over and over again. She just does a lot more. It's really fun. She's just at a fun age, but it's also a stressful, anxious age, I feel like, because she's been taking a lot of tumbles, a lot of falls. She's getting into things that I don't want her into. You know, like I said, we're working on the baby proofing. But I feel like as much as you baby proof, you can never be 100% baby proof. And I do understand the whole idea of babies need to fall, babies need to hurt themselves. Well, not that they need to, but it's just going to happen. That's part of growing up. You know, but as a mom, I still have anxiety and stress around that. I'm an anxious human being. I try to curb it, and you know, some moments are better than others. Like sometimes she falls and I'm just like, you're okay. And she is fine. And because I'm fine, she's fine. Other times I'm like, and she'll start crying. Yeah. So she does feed off of my emotions a lot, but I'm working on it. I definitely consciously, when she falls, I try to be like, you're okay, you're okay. And obviously I try to make sure that she actually is okay. Because on the flip hand side of that, kind of going along with the whole attachment parenting theory, and you know, being there for my baby and her needs, I don't want to raise her in a way where every time she hurts herself, I'm just like, oh, you're okay. I only really want to say she's okay when she really is okay, but I also want to be responsive to her reactions and how she's actually feeling. It's a hard balance to meet, isn't it? Because I don't want her to think that I'm brushing off her feelings. She's 9 months old. I don't know how much of this she actually comprehends, but I don't want to assume that she doesn't comprehend, because you know what? She's pretty dang on stinking smart. She is learning a heck of a lot more and developing a heck of a lot more every single day than I do. I mean, I can't remember the last time I learned something new. I mean, this month she's like crawled, walked, learned how to stood up. She can stand on her own for quite a few seconds at a time. She just doesn't. Like, I mean, like, when I say she doesn't try. Ooh. Well, and I guess that's because she's gotten so good at grabbing onto things that she's just always looking for something to grab onto, because why stand on your own when you can have something else hold you up, right? I was just going to try to make her stand on her own and show you that she could stand on her own, but she was not willing to do that. Hi, baby. What else? She is eating really, really, really well this month. I would say just in the past couple weeks, she has like bumped up how much she is eating throughout the day. She does get offered 3 meals a day. She still at this point only definitely eats her dinner. Sorry, I've got the door with the wind opening and closing. She only definitely eats her dinner, so she pretty much always accepts dinner. Breakfast and lunch, sometimes she takes it, sometimes she doesn't, but she's been taking it more and more, or at least she's been eating larger portions of it than she would before. And even though she's been increasing the volume of solid foods the past couple weeks, I feel like she's still taking the same amount of breast milk. Obviously, I have no idea because she is not exclusively breastfed, because obviously she's eating solids, but I mean she's exclusively fed on the breast. She does not take bottles at all. I don't pump. So I have no way to gauge how much she's taking in, but she seems to be taking in the same amount. She's still feeding as often as she always has. She gulps a lot. Are you gonna eat that? No, Missy. Sometimes you just let them do what they want to do because you got to get stuff done. Anyway, yeah, so she has a really good appetite right now, and I think that's another, I think that's just another effect of her moving around so much. So she is constantly crawling, walking, standing. She's hungry. She's working out a lot, and honestly, like when she's been crawling around, pulling herself up, standing, she still goes in the jumperoo as well, and when she's in the jumperoo, she jumps like a nutcase, just nonstop, like really fast. She's crazy. She just likes to be in motion all the time. Hey, that's not good. I gotta take these little ends off because I don't want her to choke on them. So she's definitely burning through a large amount of calories, hence eating more. But that's just her life right now. Yeah, you just never want to stop practicing, do you? Yeah, so I'm just kind of waiting for her to start walking. I'm not necessarily looking forward to it, but I am looking forward to it. I go both ways. Anytime she starts doing something, I'm like so proud of her. I'm so excited. I'm like, yay, you're doing it. But then there's like also a half of me that's like, oh my God, my little girl's growing up. I can't believe she's doing that already. And then there's also the part of me that's like, oh gosh, now what is she going to get into? Because she's into everything. And I kind of let her just rule the roost because what else can you do? I mean, I let her do what she wants to a degree. I keep a tight eye on her. So that's my life right now. What else? Oh, she still doesn't have any teeth. 0 teeth, but she has been teething a lot this month, and it is definitely teething, no question about it. On the daily vlogs, I had shown, I was able to get her lip up and show that you can see her teeth under her gums now. So if I still have I took a screenshot of it. If I still have the screenshot, I will insert it. So she has 0 teeth, but she's been teething a lot, and it looks like she's just going to get a bunch of teeth all at once. I can't tell exactly how many teeth there are that I can see. Obviously, if I can see them, I should be able to tell, but it's very hard because she is very resistant to sit still and let me do anything to her. So having her sit still and let me like lift her lip up to look at her gum line is very, very, very hard. I try multiple times a day because I want to see those teeth. But yeah, I very rarely actually get to see the teeth. So it was really great getting it on the vlog because I had it on camera and I was able to screenshot it and really see the teeth. And I was like, whoa, those are definitely teeth. And she's got at least 8 that I can see under the gum line. I don't know if they'll all come in at once, but they seem to be in the same positioning, that they seem like they'll come in around the same time at least, like maybe like, you know what, I can't even guess if they'll come in within a few days or a week of each other, because I have no concept of understanding how teeth come in or like how long they're gonna take. Like it looks like they're, I would have told you a couple weeks ago when I saw the teeth for the first time, I thought those teeth were gonna come through in a couple days. Now it's a couple weeks later, they still seem to be in the same place. She's still teething. She's been drooling more and more every day. So like just big piles of wet drool come pouring out of her mouth. It has been affecting her sleep, but honestly, it hasn't been affecting her sleep horribly. She still sleeps pretty well. Right now it's really hot out, so the past few days she's only slept on average about 9 to 9.5 hours a night. But before it got really hot out, she was sleeping 10 to 11 hours a night. So she's still sleeping well. She did go through a sleep regression. I would say like the first half of this month. I think it might have even started with her last update. I think I had mentioned it. I'm not sure. But yeah, she did go through the sleep regression that is normal at this time period. But thank God we got over that. And that's it. I'm pretty sure that's everything that I could talk about. I can't think of anything else. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. And I will see you guys next month for her 10-month update, unless you watch the other videos as well. Or heck, I'll see you guys today, tomorrow, the next day if you're watching the daily vlogs. All right, thanks for watching, guys. I'm gonna show you this cutie little girl one more time. Say hi, Riley. She's not into it at the moment. Bye. Oh boy. So as Riley is demonstrating, she can pull herself up now. And she crawls like a pro. And sometimes I just gotta do things however she wants to. Because she's in charge now. Hi, Riley. This is very inconvenient though, Riley. Really, can you turn that around? Alright. So as I was saying. Ah! Riley. Really, Riley? You're gonna take the camera again. Really, Riley? Really? Hi guys. Sorry for the weird background, the awkward, distracting placement of the baby. But I think this is just about the only way the video is gonna get done. Oh.